Okay, let's take it a different approach than I'm doing in the key. And I'm going to take the Wells's approach. Let me look at it. And I see minus 16. I'm going to say this is minus 8 times 2. And this is going to be, let's see, 8 times, let's see, 23. I'm sorry, not 23, 13. Let me erase that. Let me just make sure, 8 times 2 is 16, of course. 8 times 13 is 80 and 24. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to multiply the top by 3, on 13 I mean, and the bottom equation by 2. And if you do that, what do you get? Let's write that down. You're going to get, 13 times 4 is going to be, let's see, 40 and 12, 52x squared, minus 26xy, minus 13y squared, equals minus 8 times 2 times 13. Let's do the bottom. That's 8x squared, 14xy, plus 4y squared, and that would be 8 times 2 times 13. Add them together, and you're going to get 60x squared, minus 12xy, minus 9y squared is equal to 0. I'm going to divide by 3 to reduce the complexity of the problem. 20x squared minus 4xy minus 3y squared equals 0. I'm going to try to do this now. Let's see, 3y and y, that's about the only choice for that. Let's see, 2x10. I want to see if they're getting close here. It's 20x squared certainly, and 3y squared in the end certainly. 6 and 10 differ by 4. This looks like a good choice then. What do you get? You get 2x times 10x, 20x squared. 6xy minus 10xy is minus 4xy. Yeah, it works beautifully. So what do I get over here? I get two answers. I get y equals 2x. And I also get, let's see, y equals, by the way, this is the first factor, y equals 2x, very simple. And let's see, 10x would equal minus 3y. So minus 10x over 3. All right, so, I think we've been doing a lot of these for a while now, and they seem to be working out pretty nicely. And you may wonder why they're working out nicely. Wells, I'm not sure who wrote his problems, if he did or he just, there are probably a lot of problems just floating around that he just reused over and over again. They're a very interesting set of problems, though, right? But they work beautifully. Right? What do you mean by that? If you work out, they work beautifully. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I think I'm ready to I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do part of it. And I want to point out, I'm going to do the easy part. But we have a whole key for you to look at. All right? So I'm going to pick one of those equations, and the equation I'm going to pick is, I picked this one. It looks like the easiest thing to me. I could be wrong, by the way. So what do you get? You get 4x squared. Again, I want to emphasize we're using this over here. 4x squared minus, well, it looks like 4x squared. Well, that's easy. Minus, that would be 4x squared. And that equals minus 16. Well, that's nice. What do you get? You basically get 4x squared is equal to 16, or x squared is equal to 4. Or x is equal to plus or minus 2. And just to remind you how we do this over here, we get the y now. And how do you get the y? This over here. So let's say x is 2. What would y be? 4. Let's say x were minus 2. What would y be? Minus 4. You should do the same thing with this one, and you'll get equivalent answers. What I mean by that, answers that satisfy the equation. I'm going to go to the key, though. I want to point out, we put work down for you. And I want to point out I got these points over here, right? Minus 2, 4. I'm sorry, minus 2, minus 4, and 2, 4. I'm seeing those answers. You know, maybe I should go through the other one. It couldn't be that bad, right? So let me erase this. We're done with this. And let's do this one. All right? Let's plug it in. It's going to be more difficult, though, isn't it? So what do you get? 4x squared. Let's see. That's going to be plus 20x squared over 3 minus 100x squared over 9 equals minus 16. I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. You're going to get 36x squared plus 60x squared minus 100x squared. Well, let's see what you get there. I'm actually not going to do it. I'm just going to write down minus 16 times 9. There's a reason for that, by the way. We'll get to it in a second. So what do you get over here? Well, you're going to get minus, let's see, that's 96. Oh, so minus 4x squared, right? Equals minus 16 times 9. So x squared would equal 4 times 9, or 36. So that means x would be, for this one over here, x would be 6 or minus 6. Well, let's see, if x is 6, what would you get? You get minus 20. If x is minus 6, you get plus 20. Let's go to the key. I got this, and I got this. We're doing okay. All right, I want to point out also, we do provide a picture for you to indicate the solutions are valid. And, granted, you may want to take a look at the picture to see what we're doing over here. Again, a visualization can't hurt. Am I checking the original system? I am not, all right? But the bottom line, you could check in the original system too. I just did a visualization of it, all right? Let me just remind you who I am. My name is Ron Bannon, and my email address is Bannon. That's B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. All right, thank you.